Good morning. It is Monday. It's about 7:30 a.m., 7:40 a.m., 7 a.m. And I'm about to head to the gym. Gonna get this workout in, and then I have a physical. And then from there, I have to finish some application stuff for my PhD. And from there, I have to do a ton of marketing stuff. So I'll be spending the remainder time, which will probably be about 4 or 5 hours at least, on social media stuff, marketing, networking stuff for the practice. So that's what my day looks like. It's Monday, and for those of you who don't follow my story, it means I work from home for the most part. I don't have a lot of psychological evaluations to work on today, and so my time is going to be shifted to the marketing, because I'm the marketing director at our practice. So that's where a lot of my time is going to be today. I am excited because this is the first week in 2 weeks where I can officially lift again. Now that my coracovicular ligaments in my left shoulder were either sprained or torn, or one of each, and now I'm able to, because I've been rehabbing it for 2 weeks. I did do one upper body day just to test it out last week, and it was doing okay, so I didn't push it. That was it. That's all I did the one day. But now it's my week back, and I am super excited because I'm just not the same when I can't move heavy weight. Just not the same. So really pumped about that. I'm gonna get to it, guys. I'm looking forward to sharing this week with you. And this weekend we have a really big event, which will be in my other video, Weekend in the Life of. We have a conference that we're going to at TCU, so that's really exciting. But I will see you guys at the gym. Hey everybody, usually I do this in the middle of a workout, but I actually just finished up. I did chest and tricep today, and no problems, not even a little bit with my shoulder. Not even a little bit. So happy, feels so good to finally be doing upper body. I even did incline chest, no problem. It just, oh God. You get scared, you know, because you don't know if it's gonna be 2 months or 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks of actually letting it heal, 4 weeks total since the incident, and I feel great. I feel so great. Just mentally, there's a huge shift too. I've been joking that the more sore my body is, the more psychologically sound I feel. There's just something about it. I've been doing it for so long that it's like a part of my being, and the gym very much is a metaphor for how I feel life should be. So when I don't have access to that place where I can control what's going on and control my effort and control or influence the outcome, I just don't feel right. So I'm feeling really good right now. I wish I could just stay here for forever, but I have to get to an appointment. But anyway, I wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that I am feeling awesome, and oh, what a relief. So I got my physical done, got some blood work done, and I came out at 175 pounds at 10% body fat. Ooh, yeah. Okay, but I want 8%. Like, that's my happy number. I think health-wise, anything below 8% for me is just not a good idea. I also think below 8% in terms of what my body weight would probably be at that percentile, and how that contributes to how much weight I can push. I don't want to go too low, because then there's going to be a discrepancy there, and I don't want that. But anyway, I feel really good about being 175 pounds and 10% body fat, but I want just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Swung by to see my grandpa just a second ago. Love that guy. Haven't really talked to you guys about him. He's struggling with some stuff, but I just wanted to see him since I was in the area. And now I'm about to head back to the house to get some stuff done for work. So this is when the work day really begins for me. It's mostly going to be marketing based, like I told you already, but it was good to see him. It was good to get that good news. I got a clean bill of health, got the shoulder looked at, feeling good, got some lab work done. No issues. 120/70 for blood pressure, 62 resting heart rate. So feeling good. But I will see you guys in a little bit. It will probably be some boring marketing video, but I'll see you soon. I wanted to share some good news with you guys. I just got some stuff in the mail. Massima Motivation hat. This is my business, Massima Motivation LLC. Our slogan is Mind Muscle Maximize, and my business is basically about combining mental and physical health services through coaching, therapy, and other stuff. So it's basically preaching that your mind and your body are one, that they're not two separate entities, and that if you want to live your fullest life, you have to attack both of those areas for growth. So that's ultimately what my business is about. I got the new hat, the brand new logo, and I also got this new polo in, which is super exciting as well. Really pumped about that, really pumped to take the next step in my business, really pumped to get my model, my psychological model out there into the community so that we can start doing some good. But I also got a goodie box. So this is from Animal Protein. So they sent me, super nice of them to do this, they sent me a box of goodies that I'm going to share with other people at the facility. So they sent us, we got packets of this whey protein, which I have yet to try. We got some of their pack, which is their multivitamin, I believe. It is I'm almost positive it is a multivitamin. It is indeed a multivitamin. So pack, that's their multivitamin. We got a bunch of those in here. We also were sent some collagen. So we got 2 bottles of collagen here. We got a few of their new protein bars. So these are brand new. So they just launched these this year. Now of course I'm a Betancourt nutrition guy. So that's my that's the business I work for and I work with. Big Betancourt nutrition fan, but it's always nice to talk about other products and to compare them with what I preach, because I'm not just somebody who preaches a product and doesn't use it. I use Betancourt nutrition products 6 days a week, so it's always good to see what else is out there. So we have 2 flavors. We have chocolate berry crunch and we have chocolate peanut butter crunch. I'm probably gonna like this one significantly more, but who knows? There's only 3 in here, so I actually might keep all those for myself. Then we have 2 of their Flex. Now I'm not really sure what their Flex is. Let's see. Vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc. Is this another? This can't be another. More collagen in this. Not really sure. I haven't actually heard of this as a product that they've had. I guess it's like for joints, because based on the ingredients, it seems like it's for joint health. I didn't even know they had this, but I'll give it a try. This is orange flavor, which doesn't sound too appealing, to be honest. Anything but grape, though. Grape is the absolute worst flavor, like artificial flavor, period. I think that's everything in the box, guys. As you can see here, that was super nice of them. I wish I had more of the bars, though. That's a bummer. I'm definitely going to afford all the bars for myself. Well, I'll probably give one to my girlfriend. And then, oh, there are more bars. Oh, there's one more bar. So they sent 2 chocolate berry crunches and 2 of the peanut butter. That's okay. I'll probably take half and give the other half to my girl and then share the rest with the people at the facility. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. Super pumped when that came in the mail today. I will let you know what I think about the animal protein bars. Now I'm probably not going to take the rest of the stuff. I may try like one of each and then give the rest to the people at the facility. But like I said, I take Betancourt nutrition products every day already, so I don't really need to take all this stuff in its full form. I'll probably give away most of it and let the people at the facility sample it to see if they want to buy it in wholesale. So anyway, that is the good news. I got to get back to doing the marketing stuff, but I will see you soon. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. For those of you who don't know, that means it's my long day at the office. It's going to be a good day at the office today. I only have 1 meeting and then back-to-back clients, which is great because I've been doing a ton of paperwork lately. So I'm glad to have my focus back onto what I went to school for, which is actually working with and helping people. So that's really exciting. So I work till about 7 tonight. I'm about to go to the gym first. Shoulders feeling good if you've been following my story. I did a full chest and tricep workout yesterday with no problems. Today is back and biceps, so we'll see how now I'm spacing on it. How my lats should be fine. not worry about my back delt. There we go. I'm interested to see how my back delt does with those types of motions on my shoulder. Now my upper chest stuff didn't have any problems, so excellent. But I have a pretty simple philosophy, guys, in life, which is if you can get out of bed, you're good. And it doesn't mean you go your normal 100% for that day. You know, sometimes you do have to reel it back a little bit, but if you're able to get out of bed, you can go to work, you can go to the gym, you can do what needs to be done if you can get out of bed. You just have to taper it and alter it to whatever your 100% in that moment is. So that's what I've been doing with the shoulder. That's what I'll do today. I'll gauge what that 100% of today is and then give it that amount. I did also want to share with you guys that I did try out these Animal Pro protein bars. This is the chocolate peanut butter crunch flavor. Guys, this is top 3 best tasting protein bars I've ever tried. I have not run through, I'm gonna be honest, I have not run through the nutrition on it yet. Macros are 20 grams protein, 19 grams carbs, and I think 11 grams fat. In terms of the micronutrients, I haven't done the rundown yet, but I can tell you for sure that flavor-wise, oh my gosh, one of the best bars I've ever tried. No, I am not sponsored by them. No, I do not have to say this, but I would give that a shot. I think these are brand new like bars that Animal offers. So anyway, I wanted to give you a tidbit on that because I told you I would. I will see you guys at the gym. So I just finished up my workout. While I was working out, I actually had a person on Facebook message me about purchasing one of my Massima Motivation shirts. And that is the absolute best feeling. This individual, I don't know if they want to be, I don't know if they care to be named or not, but they basically said they want to support the mission, which is combining mental and physical health and educating people on why that's important, especially when it comes to providing care for gamers and athletes. And they wanted to wear the shirt out in public and get it out there and get that information out. And that just feels so good because, and I explained to her, if she didn't know already, that all the funds for those t-shirts go right back into the business so that I can travel and speak on these things, and I can purchase more stuff that gets the name out there, so that we can get those physical, tangible services out to the people who need them, whether that be the life coaching services or the mental training services or the coaching services, whatever it is that they want. They can't access it if they don't know it exists. And so that felt really good. There's not much that feels better than someone reaching out to you and saying, hey, let me purchase this to support you, and because I believe in this mission. And that this person is actually also a therapist, so they have a heart for the same type of work as well. So that felt really, really good. You absolutely do not have to purchase anything, but there will be a link below to my website if you want to look at some of the shirts that she was looking at. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because it just feels good when you put all that work into building something and then somebody acknowledges it and asks you to participate in it. It feels awesome. Workout was great. Again, still no problems. I even did that. You guys saw the video of me doing the back delt with no issues, no pain. Maybe a little inflammation, but nothing serious. Now, this is probably my last video for the day because I have back-to-back clients. I'm going to the office right now, and it's pretty much just straight through, no break. So I probably won't do another video. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. But again, it feels good to finally get my workouts in. I'm about to shift to hypertrophy season from cutting season. I've lost about 8 pounds, 9 pounds since starting cutting, and I'm excited to do hypertrophy again, and really control that weight and feel it. It's only 2 weeks off, guys, but I feel so much better now that I can work out. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Hey, it's Wednesday. I apologize. I didn't record earlier this morning. It's cold and rainy, which is actually my favorite weather, but I didn't sleep very well last night, and so I was just kind of like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I don't want to talk to a camera right now. So I didn't. Anyway, I did. Today would usually be core and cardio day, but I did just cardio, and then I'm going to do legs and core tomorrow. The reason being is I usually have a shoulder day incorporated into my workout. So it's either chest and shoulders, and then I do an arm day instead of chest and tri, or I do a shoulder day all by itself. But I'm going to give my shoulder, even though it has had no problems this week, I'm going to give it another full week of not actually isolating that part of the body. So I think that'll be like 6 weeks since the last time I did shoulders, which is ridiculous to me. But it's better safe than sorry, I feel like. So that's what I'm going to do. In terms of the schedule for today, I have a few clients, but mostly it's going to be paperwork stuff again. You catching a theme with my videos? It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot more paperwork in business than you would think when it comes to private practice, which I'm okay with if it's the right type of paperwork. If it's the insurance paperwork, screw those guys. If it's, how do we make this business better? How do we make the waiting room more appealing? How do we make things more comfortable? How do we streamline that task so that we can spend more time on treatment planning? Stuff like that is really exciting to me. That the business operations side of things is really exciting to me. The billing side of things is boring, as I'm sure many of you would agree. So that's what today looks like. It's overall going to be a good day. I feel like the weather is just for me. It's beautiful. It's cold and it's rainy, and that's me to a T. A lot of you probably disagree, and in fact, there is that seasonal mood disorder that a lot of people start to get around this time of the year, in addition to it being kind of a sad time because the holidays. And a lot of people, they think of their loved ones during the holidays that have since moved on, and I understand that. To me, though, pain has always been power. And so when I get rain, or I get cloudy weather, or I get, something difficult that makes me uncomfortable, I see that directly as a advantage, as an opportunity to get better and to grow, because growth never comes from comfort. It only comes from discomfort. And so to me, it just symbolizes a day of discomfort. So it's a day of growth. And that's how I've kind of adapted my mind to look at pain. Same thing I do with lifting, and same thing I did with studying when I was in school is, oh, this is painful, so this is good. Oh, my head hurts, so I've been studying. Oh, my bicep hurts, so I've really been working hard. Really simple one-to-one for me that I've kind of adopted. So if you're having trouble kind of getting out of that headspace of, am I doing something productive, associate it with some form of discomfort or pain. Even awkwardness when it comes to talking to others can be a form of discomfort, pain, and then therefore growth in a relationship, because a lot of conversations you need to have are awkward conversations. So just kind of keep that in mind. I will see you guys at the office. All right, guys, wrapping up here. It's like 5:30. I just finished up some notes. Not really too much to share with you, honestly, today. I did have a conversation yesterday with another practice in the area, actually, about a topic I wanted to share with you briefly, which is, well, I don't really know what the topic category would be, but essentially the idea is new professionals to our field being disregarded, I suppose would be the way that I would put it. And it's a real shame for somebody to go through 6 or 7 years of education to do a certain job. When we get out, we actually have to go through an internship phase. And it's not really the internship phase that I'm opposed to so much as the way that we're labeled and the way that we are credentialed or not credentialed and paid. We have to get 3,000 supervised hours, so not only do we have to get paid less for an additional 2 or 3 years following 6 or 7 years of education, but then we have to pay somebody else for supervision $1,000, $2,000 a year, really depends on the rates, during that period of time too. And you have to get 1,500 direct and 1,500 indirect hours. Now I'm fully licensed, but I remember going through that process and thinking this is absolutely ridiculous, because I know my stuff and I'm good at what I do and I should not be undervalued. I wanted to share that with you because I meant to do that yesterday. I think I had the meeting and I didn't. For those of you who don't know what it's like to be a therapist, you have to go through this phase after you get your degree. And then even if you get a different degree, let's say you get a master's or you get a PhD or you get a PsyD, you have to go through an internship phase where you're basically seen as fresh meat that doesn't know anything, even though you have the same education as some other people, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, just for those of you who don't know, a little happy tidbit. Today was actually a fine day. I don't have any problems today. little bit of a headache. Nothing major though. Loving the weather. It's cold. I don't have a lot to share with you guys, but I did want to make you aware of that, what I find to be quite ridiculous process of being a new professional in the field of psychology and private practice. And for the record, really hard for new people to get jobs in private practice. Also a ridiculous thing, but it's fine. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be similar to today. This weekend is really going to be more active because I'm going to a conference at TCU for my field, and so you'll want to check out that weekend video for sure. But all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween! And by happy Halloween, I mean just another day. It's cold. I'm happy it's cold. I am anti-hot guy. I am anti-summer guy. And yes, I do live in Texas, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But I have northern blood in me, so a lot of my family's from Long Island, New York. And so I think that's part of it. I think I just have that preference for not like Chicago cold, but I do prefer cold and rainy. Kind of like what I theorize Seattle would be like. That's my kind of weather. So I'm pretty happy right now. In the car trying to warm it up, trying to get it set. Going to the gym, got my second leg day today. This would usually be shoulder day, but yeah, still working on the shoulder. Told you guys about that. It is approximately 7:30. I'm running a little bit late. I usually like to get there by 7:30, but that's okay. That's fine. Today is a very important day. Today is Baylor game day. We play West Virginia today. Fingers crossed that goes well. If it doesn't, that's okay. Honest to God, you guys and jumping on sports teams and making that the end-all be-all of your identity and your happiness is dumb. It's dumb, and I love sports. I work with athletes. I work with athletes on the mental and the physical side of things, and it's just not that important. The wins or the losses on the field or on the court are not that important. Winning and losing as a young man or a young woman or an adult, that's really what matters. And I mean that. So like Baylor, for example, 6 years in a row, I think Baylor has led the Big 12 in student athlete graduation rate. And honest to God, that is more important to me than how we're doing this year in football. I would trade it all away to maintain that as being the number one success, I guess, that the team has or that the program has. Because again, I work with these athletes, I work with these kids, and them individually as humans are more important to me than them as athletes. So keep that in mind this football season, and basketball season is about to start. It's a sport. These are humans, they're people, they have feelings and families and fears and anxieties, and those are all more important than whether or not they win a game for you in the stands. Okay, so anyway, excited for that. I'm gonna go get to my workout, and I will see you guys at the office. Hey guys, I'm at the office right now. I apologize for the lighting. I know it's kind of like warm or whatever, but I keep it pretty dark in my office at all times. So right now, I am working on an ebook. One of my clients is about to be here, but my first ebook. I'm working on the cover actually, so you guys can take a sneak peek at that. It's based on my psychological model of success, and I'm really excited to launch it. I'm hoping to launch it in November. It's October 31st today, so I'm hoping to launch that very soon. It's going to be free for all of my clients, and then if you're not a client, it's just going to be like $2. I think I haven't decided officially on the price, but it's essentially an introduction to my psychological model that you can use as an individual, or you can use with a group as a leader to engage in mental performance and mental health conversations without the need of a clinician or professional present. Now, this does not replace professionals, but it hopefully empowers individuals to conceptualize what is going on in their world in a much easier way that keeps things in line with what they're trying to accomplish. So if you have a particular goal, you plug that goal into the model, and then the model will guide you to get to the particular goal without you getting confused by all of the information that's out there on Google and on the internet and so on and so forth, right? So I'm really excited to launch that. I wanted to just give you a little sneak peek to it. It'll be on my website hopefully soon, and I'll link that website below for you. Alrighty, it is 5:30. I am done for the day. I just finished logging my notes. Today was a good day. One of the benefits of working in private practice, for those of you who don't work in private practice, is your ability to have an entrepreneurial spirit. High upside, high risk. So it's just part of the product of working in private practice. So I did publish my book, the ebook. It's a short ebook. It's about 20 pages in length. And it's again, it's an introduction to my psychological model. So fingers crossed that goes well. That's officially done, or at least in terms of submission processes go, that's done. And I do hope that it serves people. Like I said, it's going to be free for my clients. And if you're not a client, it's going to be $2.99. So still very reasonable to get introduced to what I feel like will be ultimately a model that changes the landscape of especially preventative care and group care. I would love for it to be applied more specifically to athletes, gamers, and families, actually, because I think it's very well suited for those group dynamics. But anyway, that is the end of my day. It is Baylor game day. I'm going home. I'm putting my butt on the couch and sick 'em Bears. So I'm here recording our podcast, Best Life Psychology with Jonathan. He has no idea that I was about to click record, and so he's probably like, what are you doing? We're also kind of matching today, so I'm going with the purple/pinkish, and he's going with the, what do you call it? Salmon? Yeah, call that salmon. Anyway, we're editing a podcast right now, and then we'll probably talk logistics. I don't know if we're going to record today, but I did want to say hello. Sorry for not doing the first snippet in the morning. I wasn't feeling too good this morning. Did my workout kind of begrudgingly and just didn't want to talk to you in the camera at the time. So here I am. Anyway, I will see you for the next podcast in like an hour. Oh gosh, it's not going to go live, is it? Because I have it on Wi-Fi. Hi everybody on the vlog. So we're going live right now on Instagram. I have to change my settings because oh my gosh, I just clicked the home button. I totally had it set to Wi-Fi, and for some reason here when we try to go live on Wi-Fi, it just doesn't work. I don't know what the deal is, but okay, good, we're live. So this is Best Life Psychology. I've told you guys before, once a week, Jonathan and I, we meet up and we do a podcast, which is designed to help you get unstuck from what you're dealing with in life, so that you can live, quite literally, your best life possible. So we do a Q&A each week at around 10:50 a.m. It's like 11:05 a.m. right now, but we wanted to take your questions. Obviously on the vlog, you guys are not watching this live, but we are recording over here live. So if you have questions that you'd like for us to answer on Instagram at C, the letter C, MISSIMO, on Fridays at 10:50, you can leave a question in the comments below. I will go ahead and snag that and answer it here live for us next time. So I wanted to say hi to you guys.
Hey guys.
And I think you guys have met Jonathan already, but yes. But if not, that's fine. So we're going to move our attention over here to the live video. I will say goodbye to the vlog.
Is it ever okay? The heart of dishonesty. And then the second one is what
She has no idea I was recording.
So
this is Chris. I think you guys have met her before. I'm not sure, but we're about to record. God, I'm so dark right now. We're about to, well, I don't know if we're recording or not, are we?
we're figuring that out.
Yeah, we're figuring that out. We might record today. We might do edits. I'm not really sure, but we're about to do Inside Meaningful Relationships podcast.
Yes.
And then we'll be going live, so I'll probably push play again. But anyway, if you haven't met her already, that is Kristen.
Hi.
And this is Inside Meaningful Relationships. So we
Hello.
Hi. We currently have the vlog going over here. So this is Kristen. I think you guys met her last time. We have live going here, and we have live going here. So we're gonna do our best.
Three.
We're gonna do our best to talk to all of them. Now remember, each Friday at around 11:50 a.m. we're gonna be doing a live Q&A with you guys to answer questions. Now, if you are on the vlog, obviously this isn't live.
Right.
So you can leave comments below and I will get them and answer them for you live here or at another time if I can't get to it here. So feel free, if you're seeing this at a later time, to leave questions at a later date. But if you are live over here, feel free to ask us questions about relationships now. So specifically relationships. Our podcast is Inside Meaningful Relationships. So that's what this time is for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, introduction. I'm trying to lean over so I can.
You're good.
Well,
I'm like in the other one. So this
Exactly.
is interesting. So for our Instagram page, welcome. This is our first
Yes.
live. So I'm Kristen. This is Chris. We're both therapists.
Yes.
We met in grad school, and we started this podcast because we just have a really big passion about relationships and talking about them and all the different barriers and hangups that happen just because in our professional experience and then even in our personal. And it's a really hot topic anyway because they can be so confusing. And so we just thought, what a great idea.
We want to simplify it.
We want to simplify
Yeah, we want
it.
to simplify for you because you're your own worst enemy like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And it ultimately comes down to me, education most of the time. It's not a lack of willingness. It's you want to care for those you love. It's not a lack of willingness. It's not a lack of desire to do well in the workplace. So there's professional relationships. It ultimately comes down to you don't know what you need to be doing.
Right.
You don't know what the literature says on it, and that's where we come in and hopefully fill the gap.
Yeah.
For you guys, and you get to do it for free. This is what I was saying on my last live, is you don't have to pay for these services.
Yes.
You can come here, you can leave it in the vlog, you can leave a question live, and we're going to answer your questions for you free of charge.
Free of charge.
And
So exciting. Free therapy.
Free therapy. We want to serve you. That's why we have the podcast. That's why we're doing this now. We're doing this for you, so take advantage of that. Yeah. We don't have a ton of time today left because I actually have to get to a session here in just a second.
Yes.
But we will be back next Friday around 11:50 a.m. If you haven't checked out the Facebook page already, just go and search Inside Meaningful Relationships and on Instagram.
And on Instagram, it's the same.
It's the same. Inside Meaningful Relationships. So I will see all of you guys, hopefully, and more people next week.
Yeah.
Hey guys, that's the end of my Friday. I'm grabbing my stuff from the back of the car, and I'm gonna go ahead and head inside. It's been a good day. Good day at work. You guys saw the podcast, and then I had a couple of clients. For the most part, good day at work. We have, in private practice, as soon as you fill one hole or one leak, another one opens. It's like a never-ending battle of business problems. So I did have one of those, unfortunately, but I'm ready for the weekend. Tomorrow I have the TCU conference, and that's pretty much it, because that's like an all-day thing. And then Sunday I have work, so be sure to check out. Tomorrow I'm going to try to sneak some footage into the conference if I can without looking too weird or unprofessional.